They say Paris is always a good idea, but with only 3 days, how do you make it unforgettable? Paris isn't just a destination, it's a feeling. The glow of sunrise over the Seine, the taste of your first warm croissant, the sound of a street violinist echoing through Montmartre. In this guide, we'll take you on a perfect 3-day journey through the City of Light, with just the right balance of must-sees and secret corners. You won't see everything, but you'll see enough to fall in love. Day 1. Icons and First Impressions. We begin where most Paris dreams begin, the Eiffel Tower. Start your morning early at Trocadero for that iconic sunrise photo. Then head over to the tower itself. And yes, go all the way to the top. The summit stands 276 meters above the city, and the view is unforgettable. Book your Eiffel Tower tickets in advance. Summit access sells out quickly. You can scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description to reserve your spot. Morning visits tend to be calmer, and the early light makes your photos pop. If you're visiting in summer, go late for the sparkling light show every hour after dark. From the Eiffel Tower, walk along the Seine toward Pont Alexandre III. This is often called the most beautiful bridge in Paris, and it's a perfect spot for photos. Grab lunch at a terrace cafe along the Champs-Élysées. Whether you're in the mood for classic French onion soup or just a café crème and a croissant, this boulevard has endless options with people watching to match. After lunch, walk toward the Arc de Triomphe, one of Paris's most iconic monuments. Take a moment to observe the eternal flame at the tomb of the unknown soldier beneath the arch, then climb to the top for a stunning 360-degree view over the city's grand boulevards. Purchase your Arc de Triomphe tickets online in advance to avoid the queues, especially during the late afternoon when the site gets crowded. The rooftop terrace offers one of the best views in Paris, especially at golden hour. Take the metro or stroll to the Musée d'Orsay. Housed in the beautifully restored Gare d'Orsay railway station, this museum is as much a work of art as the masterpieces it contains. Its Beaux-Arts architecture, massive clock windows, and soaring glass roof provide a stunning setting for an equally impressive collection. Inside, you'll find the world's finest display of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings. From Monet's shimmering water lilies to Van Gogh's self-portraits, from Renoir's soft-focus nudes to Toulouse-Lautrec's cabaret scenes, the museum is a visual feast. One of the most beloved paintings here? Van Gogh's Starry Night over the Rhone, a piece that captures the Parisian night like few others. Book ahead for weekends or holidays. Lines can get very long. Consider visiting mid-morning or late afternoon when it's slightly less busy. And don't miss the top floor. The giant clock window offers not only a unique photo opportunity, but also a quiet moment to look out over the Seine and absorb the city's rhythm. If you enjoyed this video so far, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the Traveler's Atlas for more city adventures, travel tips, and inspiration from around the world. Go for dinner in Saint-Germain-des-Prés. End your first day with traditional French fare and a glass of Bordeaux. If your feet still have energy, hop on a Seine River cruise. Take a 1-hour Seine cruise at sunset. It passes the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, and Louvre, all glowing in the golden hour light. As dusk falls, the city transforms. Bridges shimmer, monuments light up, and the Eiffel Tower sparkles like a beacon. There's something timeless and cinematic about drifting past illuminated landmarks while Paris glows around you. Very romantic, very Paris. Day 2. Montmartre. Dark depths and nightlife. Begin your second day in Montmartre. Grab a pain au chocolat from a boulangerie and wander up to Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Climb to the dome for 360-degree views. Stroll through Place du Tertre where artists paint portraits and landscapes. Look for the I Love You wall near Abbass's. For lunch, try a courtyard bistro in Montmartre. The charm of Montmartre isn't just in the views, it's in these quiet, tucked-away courtyards where time seems to pause. The Catacombs of Paris. In the afternoon, descend beneath Paris into the catacombs. Hidden beneath the bustling boulevards and romantic cafes lies a dark, silent world that tells a very different story about the City of Light. This nearly 1-mile-long ossuary contains the bones of over 6 million people, meticulously arranged in patterns of skulls and femurs, forming eerie walls and symbols. Originally created in the late 18th century to deal with overflowing cemeteries, the catacombs are now one of the most haunting and fascinating sights in Paris. As you wind through narrow tunnels, past engraved plaques and bone-lined corridors, you'll feel the city's history pressing in from all sides. Quite literally. The air is cool and damp, and the silence is absolute, broken only by your own footsteps echoing through the stone. It's not just a macabre curiosity, it's a sobering, beautiful reflection on mortality, art, and the passage of time, one that will linger in your thoughts long after you resurface. Tickets must be booked in advance. Only 200 visitors are allowed at a time. Expect a walk through 1.5 kilometers of tunnels lined with the bones of over 6 million Parisians. Warning, there are 131 steps down and 112 up, not suitable for those with limited mobility. After the eerie silence underground, relax in the Luxembourg Gardens, one of the most beloved green spaces in Paris. Designed in the early 17th century for Marie de Medici, the gardens offer a perfect mix of regal formality and local charm. With its shady paths, flower beds, and classical statues, the garden is the perfect spot to pause, breathe, and take in the softer side of Parisian life. Evening at the Moulin Rouge. There's only one right way to end your second day in Paris, and that's with a night at the legendary Moulin Rouge. Step inside the red windmill and be transported to a world of glittering costumes, champagne bubbles, and the electric energy of the French can-can. The show, titled Féerie, is a whirlwind of music, dance, acrobatics, and sequins, a dazzling spectacle that has captivated audiences for over a century. This isn't just entertainment. It's Parisian nightlife at its grandest and most iconic, a must-see experience you'll be talking about for years to come. Pro tip: tickets often sell out weeks in advance, especially during weekends and holidays. To guarantee your seat, make sure to book online ahead of time. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description to reserve your tickets now. Day 3. Royal Splendor and Cathedrals. In the morning, visit the Palace of Versailles. Get up early and take the train to Versailles, about 45 minutes. You're not just visiting a palace, you're stepping into the world of Louis XIV, the Sun King, whose vision of absolute monarchy shaped centuries of European history. With over 2,300 rooms, Versailles is vast and awe-inspiring. The Hall of Mirrors is its shining jewel, where light bounces off 357 mirrors, and where history was made when the Treaty of Versailles was signed in 1919. Outside, the gardens stretch endlessly. Sculpted hedges, musical fountains, marble statues, and secret groves await you. Rent a bike or rowboat to explore the Grand Canal and lose yourself in the grandeur. Tip: book your Palace of Versailles tickets in advance, especially if you want to see the Hall of Mirrors and the musical fountain show in the gardens. Tickets often sell out on weekends and during holidays. Arrive before 9 a.m. to beat the crowds and enjoy the palace before the tour groups arrive. So afternoon, visit the Louvre. Return to central Paris and head straight to the Louvre Museum, one of the most important and beloved museums in the world. With more than 35,000 works on display, from the Mona Lisa's mysterious smile to ancient Egyptian treasures and Greek statues like the Venus de Milo, the Louvre is a breathtaking journey through human history and art. Even if you only have an hour or two, you can catch the highlights and soak in the grandeur of the palace itself. Tip: Reserve tickets ahead of time. Time slots regularly sell out, especially in high season. Scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description to book your tickets in advance. Consider a combo ticket with a guided tour if regular entries are fully booked. If time allows after your visit, make your way to Notre Dame Cathedral, recently reopened after the devastating fire of 2019. This Gothic masterpiece has stood as a symbol of Paris for over 850 years, and its restored interior is more beautiful than ever. Entry is free, but the towers, offering dramatic views framed by stone gargoyles, require a timed ticket. Nearby, don't miss Sainte-Chapelle. Its 13th-century stained glass windows are a kaleidoscope of color and biblical storytelling, and stepping inside feels like standing within a jewel box. Ready for the final dinner? Celebrate your last night at a bistro near the Seine. Raise a glass to a city that filled your heart and your camera roll. 3 days in Paris. You won't see it all, but you will see its soul. Scan the QR code on screen and download our free Paris travel guide. Also check the description below for the best skip-the-line tickets, guided tours, and travel gear we personally recommend, including the anti-theft bag and luggage trackers we never travel without. Like this video? Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and share with someone who needs a Paris getaway. And don't click away just yet. Discover even more of Paris by checking out the other videos we've added here. Until next time, au revoir.